It's live.
Hi, everybody. We're now live. We're live. I'm just going to wait to see that it... Oh, my God. Catherine, tell me what happened because I can't breathe now.
Well, I think it's just the curse of Take It Outside, or the hilarity of Take It Outside means that Fiona nearly forgot to take the chicken out of the oven. So there was nearly a fire during our Take It Outside conference.
Exactly.
Well, we've had I could just start to smell burning. I was going, oh, what is that? What am I cooking? Yeah, the chicken.
I love that.
Listen, guys, it looks like we're live. Everything looks like it's good my end, so we should start seeing people jumping on it any second now. Sean, just introduce yourself for the benefit of those that we have 2 live views already.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, so I'm Arshawn McBride. I am an attorney by training, and I do business strategy work. I would work with people on helping to build their business plans, and I try to make it very simple. So we take something that's complex, something that people try to avoid, something people don't want to do, and we really break it down into easy elements. So that's the key of what I do. I work with people in different verticals, women in business, time management, other things, but constantly helping people do things that they don't think they can do and build plans that really work and protect themselves and their businesses. So that's my world. It's fun. It's interesting. And it keeps me mixed up. And every once in a while I get told to take it outside. So.
Yeah, you did that. All right, Catherine, tell everybody what you do.
I'm a music educator, and I've written a program called The Magic of Music, which is in hundreds of schools all over Ireland. And we also do live feeds every week from classrooms, so it's now all over the world. And it's just about bringing music and the medium of music to as many people as possible, because music is inherent to all of us and very, very important for our development. So I also work with adults then in corporate team building to bring music into that aspect of your work life, how to improve it, how to improve your productivity, improve your sales. So that's what I was speaking about recently at the conference, the Women's Inspire conference, was self-care through music and how you can care for yourself to increase your sales and your team's sales and all that kind of stuff. So that's me. Take it outside.
That's you.
Take it outside.
Well, say hi to because she's already watching us live now. The numbers are going up, increasing. If you guys want to just pop your comment thread so we know who can hear us. And very, very soon, we're going to give you a bit of a build-up as to, we are going to talk about the meaning of life. No, we're going to talk about the meaning of hashtag Take It Outside and what we just accidentally happened just over a week ago. So I'll just introduce myself. My name is Fiona Catchpot. I'm a Facebook for Business specialist. So very much like Sean, I take the Facebook and chunk it down into smaller pieces and make it less complicated for business owners to maximize their effectiveness on Facebook. I end up working mostly with female entrepreneurs, so it's really unusual for me to have a guy on screen, to be fair. So actually my very first boy male guest all your life. So.
Wow.
Yeah, we had to make an exception for Take It Outside, though, that the male aspect had to come in, take it outside, definitely.
Right. Now, listen, I was hoping perhaps I nearly gave their name away then. The people that are sort of responsible, I was hoping that they maybe pop in. I mean, we don't know the individual, but there was a company that we'll talk about in a minute. I want to know more about their tasty snacks actually in due course, so maybe we will see. So Sandra says she said that I'm sitting in the car park of Maynooth University, so the meaning of life topic is very relevant. Okay. Thanks, Sandra. Thanks for there. All right then. So we met. Where did we meet? Sean, tell everybody where we met.
Women Inspire Network event in Dublin, Ireland. So approximately a week ago, October 11th, Samantha Kelly, who's all of our mutual friend, put together an event helping women in business. So each of us talked about different topics there, and we got to know each other, and then things ensued. Take It Outside happened, and it caused a Twitter storm afterwards. It's been quite a popular hashtag, and that's what's brought us all together here.
Yeah, no, but the thing was that we didn't all get really to spend much time with each other at the time, did we? And because we were on stage at different times. Sandra says, hi, Catherine, and hi, Sean. I'm just going to share this onto my own personal timeline on Facebook. Oh, hold on, I can't spell now. Oh, Michelle, what is Michelle?
Yay, Michelle.
Yes, Michelle. She's one of the culprits as well. She says, hi guys, just back in. Made it by the skin of my teeth. Hashtag take it outside.
Take it outside.
Catherine, I didn't get to see your talk. So, Sean, did you get to hear Catherine speak?
No, I didn't. We got to meet afterwards. I didn't get to see her speak. No.
No, we just got to have lots of lols.
Say that again?
We just got to have lots of lols the night before and then the night of. So yeah.
Well, we were sat at the bar and Sean was trying out the Guinness.
Yes.
Yes, I did go on the Guinness tour. I mean, I had a lovely visit to Dublin. It was awesome. I came in a couple days early. It was a Tuesday conference. I showed up on Saturday morning, and I got to go out in town, and I did the Guinness tour in Dublin, did the 360-degree view of the city, and went to Temple Bar District. It was awesome.
Cool. Sandra said, has the meaning of life been revealed yet? No.
We're still
no.
Okay.
Yeah. And the meaning of take it outside.
Michelle said she saw you on stage and you were amazing and you did a lot of dancing. Is that right?
I don't think I did that much dancing, but I did.
Catherine.
Catherine. Yes.
God, Sean. Take it outside, would you?
But like, I'm gonna watch what happens so we can do this. Ooh. Catherine's looking now. So the thing is, though, right? We've ended up being like the naughty backseat of the school bus.
Yes.
And we're probably going to get told off at some point. But I don't know if you want to start explaining how we ended up being the naughty kids on the back of the school bus.
Yeah, I don't want to place blame, but we were at the conference and somebody wasn't happy, so I was told to take it outside. And that's really what started this, because then afterwards we talked about it, and I'm usually not a troublemaker. I don't try to cause problems for people, but when I get told to take it outside, I have to go scratch my head and figure out what I did wrong.
That was the funny thing. You were doing exactly what you should have been doing, and then you got to take it outside.
Exactly. That's exactly what I was told.
Michelle's getting it out the bag a little bit. She's saying, I was quiet while you were speaking, Catherine.
But were you tweeting, Michelle? Were you tweeting loudly like Sean? See, that's the thing,
Tweet too loudly, you're told to take it outside, and then people they're quiet when others are speaking.
So how can you possibly be tweeting loudly? Have we come to any conclusion on that?
I'm still trying to figure out take it outside. I think that's part of the mystery and appeal of take it outside. Being told to take it outside and not really understanding what the offending behavior was is really what makes it so very interesting.
Now, the thing is, over the last week, I know Catherine said it once as well on Twitter, that her 8-year-old daughter was asking, what are you laughing at?
Yes.
And I have been telling people that my muscles in my stomach are now like, I've got a 6-pack as a result of laughing. My cheeks are like up here now. I no longer need a facelift because I haven't stopped smiling all week. So the thing is, it's like it was a hashtag that has developed. We'll tell the story in just a moment. And the meaning of life, don't worry, Sandra, we will get around to it in just a second. But it's been like a secret conversation that other people wanted to know about. So it's almost like being a hashtag masterclass.
Yes.
We have drawn a lot of people.
What's the funniest? Yeah. What's the funniest situation for you, Sean, where you've been there retweeting or replying about hashtag take it outside, and you've been in a situation, have you actually lolled? Have you laughed out loud like me and Catherine have?
Well, I think somebody posted a picture of a guy jumping into a wall of water as a result of taking it outside.
That was me. That was me.
Yes, I thought it was me. That just made me laugh like crazy. You know, the person complained about whether you should take it outside in the middle of a hurricane or not. It certainly caused a lot of laugh. You know, the timing has been, and thankfully, you know, it wasn't a major hurricane, you know, with a lot of loss of life or anything, so we keep it lively. And, you know, we did the take it outside, and then people were like, should we take it outside during a hurricane? There's Samantha Kelly. She's the one that caused all this to happen. There would have been no take it outside without Samantha Kelly.
That's it, because there would have been no WIN conference, and then we wouldn't have all had the crack afterwards, and you wouldn't have been told to take it outside. But it's also Samantha's fault, because we are all encouraging Women's Inspire to tweet.
And she had the tweet team going at the event too, to keep the momentum going and to keep us tweeting with each other.
Yeah, and you were doing that loudly.
Yes, loudly, very loudly.
Yes. Samantha Kelly, it's all your fault. So I think it's about time we started to tell the story. So I'm going to see if I can make Sean bigger. Oh, no, that's me. How do I make Sean bigger? Because he can start the story. Oh, I don't know. It's just, sorry. Oh, I do equal. It's like the beginning of Dallas. Da, 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 da. Oh, no, that's the wrong tune, is it? What's the tune for Dallas? Do you remember? That's where you are as well, isn't it? Texas. Right, Sean. So start the story. Tell us what happened.
It was a great event, right? And Samantha brought together a lot of people. It was a beautiful hotel, and you know, a lot of different speakers, and it was a long day, you know. And I was traveling internationally. I had some business going on back in the U.S., so I had my laptop out. I was replying to some emails, trying to get things back in work. So I was traveling the next day. Had an 11.5-hour flight to go back to Los Angeles, so I had to get some work knocked out, and my battery got a little bit low on my laptop, so I had to look for a power port. And so I sat down. Okay. I found one power plug next to the calligraphy stand, and was, you know, typing on my laptop, and, you know, also watching the Twitter feed, you know, because Samantha had a great feed going of Win 17.
We were trending,
trending, and everybody.
Oh, we said we, the royal we. It sounds like it was us, but you know. Yeah. Oh no, Sam's got to go. She's missed the meaning of life.
Right, missed the meaning of life. But yeah, so you know, the tweet beam was running, and everybody was on Win 17 Dublin. There was a lot of fun stuff going on, and somebody tweeted, "I'm really enjoying this Irish biltong," and it looked great. You know, it had a picture of a package of food, and I was like, "Man, that looks fun." And I tweeted back and said, "Hey, I'm jealous of it. You know, I didn't get a sample." And then I get a reply back like, "Are you still in town tomorrow? We'll get you a sample." Okay, that's great. Thank you. Back and forth. And then, you know, of course, you can all go look this up. If you search the hashtag, you can actually read what happened. And then next thing I know, I got a tweet, you know, to me saying, "We understand, you know, John, the photographer, just gave you a package of the biltong." So I had a brand new package of the Irish biltong. So I took a picture of it. I tweeted to the Win 17 Dublin that I had a package of this food, and it was great. And then next thing I know, Linda, who was one of our other speakers.
Linda Coyle, yeah.
Yes, Linda Coyle. Linda Coyle tweeted back, you know, "Wow, I'd like to try some." And I said, "Well, come over. I've got some extra. I'm next to the calligraphy stand." And it just so happened she was sitting about 5 seats over from where I was on the floor with my laptop plugged in. And so I tossed the package over to her. She tries some, and you know, we tweet back and forth about how good it is, because it is an excellent food. And
okay,
yeah, it's spicy. It's, you know,
I haven't tried it yet. I feel really.
No, we need some. We're making biltong famous.
Yes, we are.
It's on my list when I come back to Ireland, right? I mean, I've got to stop and get some, because I mean, it's good and had a nice spice to it, just flavorful. So anyway, she tries it. She tosses it back to me. And I get my package bag, and the next thing I know, somebody comes and taps me on my shoulder as I'm sitting on the floor. And that's when I was told to take it outside. And I scratched my head for a second because I wasn't quite sure what was going on at this moment. And I said, are we bothering you? Is the food bothering you? And that's when I was told, yes. We were quiet when you spoke.
So you were tweeting loudly. That's the point, right? So you were making a lot of noise while you were tweeting.
Yes, I must have been making a lot of noise while tweeting. So this weighed on my head for the remainder of the afternoon. Like, why did this biltong cause so much offense? I mean, it is fantastic food. There may have been some jealousy involved. I'm not sure.
Do you think maybe vegetarian? That was a problem.
Maybe they were vegetarian and offended. I'm not sure. And then when we were having dinner, it all came up again, and I said to that, and that's kind of where "Take It Outside" caught life. Is I said, what is the meaning of this "Take It Outside"? And I thought,
I think it was Catherine. Catherine was the leader on the hashtag, and then I'm sure it was you. And then I think I was the first one to actually put it live, and then it just took on a life of its own. And we all found it hysterical. We found it hysterical since Noreen, apparently, hey people, Noreen is the person responsible for Irish Biltong.
Noreen, yeah. That's it.
Excellent, Noreen. Well, we love your product, and you are one of the root causes of Take It Outside between you and Samantha Kelly.
Yeah.
There would be no Take It Outside.
But it was so.
We took to Twitter.
But that night, when Sean was telling the story, I think that's what was so funny about it was that while we were sitting there with Michelle, Waldron, and Linda, and Sean and Linda are telling the story, and Sean and Linda are genuinely perplexed by, like, Sean is really like looking, did I get this wrong about the Twitter? Was I not meant to be tweeting? And it was your genuine, I think, you were just confusion, as to how did I do wrong? That actually, I think, had you been just taking the mick out of Take It Outside at the beginning.
Oh, that was hilarious then. You froze. That was, sorry.
It was so funny. And then you were like, well, we need to get this Take It Outside person to pay attention to the Take It Outside. What we tweet. So you were trying to think of a clever tweet. And then we were like, that was great. So there you go. That's how it happened. So Fiona, you were the first tweet, definitely.
I think I was. Yeah. And then I'll say hi to James. James has joined us. You practically missed the story, James. I can't remember how you fit the story, but I know you've been tweeting "Take It Outside." I should take it outside.
We're gonna have to.
So from that point there, so we started to tweet it, and then it just really took off, and people just joined in. Yes. This is the power of a hashtag. They joined in because they didn't even know why they were joining in. But we managed to slip it into conversations, into sentences, and you were posting graphics, Catherine, and it was just hilarious.
Yes.
Yeah. But the thing about it is that James and Lucy Al Portraits, they have been tweeting madly. In fact, they kept it alive one day when we sort of lost our sort of interest in it. They kept it alive, but they had no idea what it is. Absolutely none. So this is hilarious. And now, James, you joined late, so you still don't have any idea why you're even on this podcast. So it's very funny. And Amanda Grace was another really funny one. I mean, I really did do a lol when I opened my Twitter, and she's like going, that moment when you open your Twitter and all you see is "Take It Outside." Yes. That was great. She doesn't have any clue either, but she's happy to tweet along, "Take It Outside."
Yeah. And then I think the hurricane actually helped us a wee bit. I hope nobody got hurt or anything that we're talking to you right now. And Jacinta's just joined us, and she laughs. Michelle says it's hilarious. Kimberly's with us as well. I think James, you're gonna have to. Oh, it's James's birthday. Happy birthday, James.
Happy birthday.
But all his cake is gone.
No, it was his mom's birthday.
Oh, okay, okay.
His mom was 70.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So then it's like, it's just been one of the most bizarre experiences when you're looking at all the novel and interesting ways that people are trying to use the hashtag, even though they don't know what it means. And it is just, for those of you that have just joined us, basically, Sean was tweeting loudly about Irish biltong, and one of the participants in the conference was offended at his very loud tweets. This is the confusing part, because it's very difficult to tweet loudly unless you're lolling like we have been all week, I suppose. But you know, well, hopefully, I mean, if we happen to find out who that is,
who is taken outside, that's what we want to know now.
Taken outside is. Nobody seems to know. It all happened so quickly for me. I didn't get the chance to have a conversation with them. I was just told to take it outside.
You were told to take it outside.
Did you be naughty at the time, or were you just confused?
I was confused because I was eating the biltong and it was fantastic, and next thing I know, I got told to take it outside.
Oh dear! Oh, and don't forget, she was quiet during your talk, Sean. She was quiet during your talk.
Quiet during my talk. She apparently did not tweet loudly.
Okay. Now, Jacinta said we
don't
know.
No.
Outside is. But look, we need to buy shares. So, Sean, you're the attorney in this trio. How do we get shares in Irish Biltong now? Because Noreen says that she got sales out of the tweeting, and what a result for her.
We all love it. Yeah,
I need to taste it, Noreen. I need to taste it.
I need to taste it either. Noreen, can you get a packet over to Spain, please?
Yeah.
I need to taste this awesome snack that Sean is talking about.
Yeah.
So I think what we need to be looking at now is maybe some merchandising, and we need to copyright this. Sean, I'm going to put that down with you. Catherine, you can come up with the graphics. I'll do the Facebook, and hang out with the Twitter, and I'm sure we could do some sort of I don't know.
This is a perfect
charity without hilarious.
And Michelle Waldron's great at writing things, so she could write like a little ditty or something to go along with it as well.
Oh, yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Maybe that hashtag take it outside charity single.
Yes, brilliant. Yeah.
T-shirt.
Yeah,
excellent.
Yeah, take it outside.
Yeah, James has said, Michelle, sorry, I forget, we can only have 3 people on, but if anybody wants to join in actually and come on, I can boot one of these guys off. If you want to ask one of them. Jacinta is laughing. James says we should get T-shirts. So if anybody does want to come in, I just put the guest link in there. If you click on it, I think I have to boot one of you guys out, but if not, we'll do it another time where we can take Q&As and that everybody would like us to do with the hashtag. I mean,
yes, where are we going? Where are we going
with the hashtag? I think we need to have an open, grown-up debate about it, because this is a grown-up situation, you know, and we need to take seriously.
We need to find taken outside. Somebody needs to know. Somebody has to know. Who isn't?
Could you imagine though? It could be one of those cliffhangers. You know, going back to the Dallas thing. It's who is hashtag take it outside.
Yeah.
You know, like, it could be the season finale. You know, like when who shot JR, and last minute the person turns around, but you don't see their face, and you have to wait for the next season.
Yeah.
So, I think I'm getting a bit carried away now.
That's a mystery, right?
Oh, look, Jacinta has come up with an idea. We need to maybe get into cahoots with, is it Nora? She said a biltong T-shirt with the hashtag would be.
That'd be deadly.
I think that would be dynamite. I think that would become a cult. That would be a cult classic. You know, everybody have their T-shirt.
Yeah, we could have a hashtag take it outside conference. We could go for miles on these people.
Have the Irish biltong and then hashtag take it outside.
Yep.
Yeah.
Or who is taking it
The
outside?
anniversary of Hashtag Take It Outside is the 10th of October. So this time next year, we're on and do a live broadcast or a celebration of the Hashtag Take It Outside. The birthday, the first birthday.
Yes.
Brilliant.
But listen, guys, I think we've round it up now. So if anybody, so if you want to pop your comments in for the last few seconds, because I know there's a bit of delay. So Michelle said, fabulous. I don't think this will ever end.
No.
And I know, with a better t-shirt. I can see now a t-shirt with the logo of the Biltong. Who said who is hashtag taking outside? Oh, excellent. See, I love it. Everybody on is so cool. James has said it's a movement now. We've started the hashtag taking outside. Now he's getting silly. You guys are amazing. Sandra's gone. We need to have the conference in New York. Okay?
Yeah. Why not? Great.
Great. Oh, dearie me. Okay. So it's the new Banksy, Jess.
T-shirts. Take it outside. T-shirts.
Take it outside.
Oh, excellent. So listen, guys, just tell me now what's next in store for you. I've got a Facebook boot camp coming. Women's Inspire about to help them get ready for Christmas and make as many sales as possible. Catherine, what does the future hold for you in the next few weeks?
Oh, more live lessons and more contracts and stuff like that in different schools and a couple of team building events. So busy. It's all good. And Halloween, we also celebrate Halloween for music as well. That'd be good.
Yes.
Okay, Sean, what about you?
So we've got the rollout of my new book on time management. It's about time, and that's been a very, very popular item. We're doing some corporate training on that and helping organizations with their time management. And then coming up here in the near future, I think I'll be talking to some of you guys about this. I want to do a program on doing business in the U.S. for European businesses that are creating their products or services in the United States. We're going to put together some training and some programs for that to help people bridge that gap.
So we need to know how to take Irish Biltong and hashtag take it outside to the States then, don't we? So that's
that day may come, yes.
Right, so listen, let's leave it on this one then. Comment from Michelle here. She says there's going to be more laughing. Hope you don't tweet too loudly. Hashtag take it outside. So guys, it's been hilarious. I don't think this is going to end very soon, and it's just been fabulous getting to know you more than we were able to before, and I look forward to seeing you in the future on hashtag take it outside.
So much fun to see you on Twitter.
All right, see you very soon. I'm going to go and rescue my bird.